Good evening. It's Sunday. We've been staying in for weeks and weeks now. I think it's 4.5 weeks. It's 5 weeks. 5 weeks tomorrow for me. How long for you? I was thinking about how there are folks who can't find anything to do. I am not bored. Never. So I'm going to count that as a blessing. I'm not bored at all. I always have stuff to do. And if I can't find a project, there's always something that should be cleaned. Yeah, I didn't grow up where you could ever say you were bored because you would be given a chore. Thanks, Mom. I have a couple pieces today from poets I found through the National Poetry Month sharing. I don't know if you know April is National Poetry Month, but it is. I think every month is Poetry Month. Anyhow, this one is by a poet born in 1919 named Lawrence Ferlinghetti. And the title, he's quite modern, I think you will like this. The title is Poetry as Insurgent Art. I am signaling you through the flames. I am signaling you through the flames. The North Pole is not where it used to be. Manifest destiny is no longer manifest. Civilization self-destructs. Nemesis is knocking at the door. What are poets for in such an age? What is the use of poetry? The state of the world calls out for poetry to save it. If you would be a poet, create works capable of answering the challenge of apocalyptic times, even if this meaning sounds apocalyptic. You are Whitman, you are Poe, you are Mark Twain, you are Emily Dickinson, and Edna St. Vincent Millay, you are Neruda, and Mayakovsky, and Pasolini. You are an American or a non-American. You can conquer the conquerors with words. I think about his birth date in 1919 and the chaos that was going on while he was a tiny child. And then again when he was coming of age. And then again and again. And here we are 100 years later. Again. When I'm feeling overwhelmed and upset by the challenges that we're dealing with and not knowing what's next, the uncertainty, I try to turn my periscope until I get comfortable with the fact that we're never sure and there's always uncertainty. So I guess I better get used to it, sister. So, but I still kick and fight. Here's another. I was attracted to this one because I realized a few days ago that, sorry, I have a little dry spot. A few days ago that because I'm not going to church physically, that I haven't been giving my usual tithing to my parish, and that sort of led me down to not only getting out my checkbook and sending that off in tomorrow morning's mail, but also it reminded me that a lot of people don't have enough. A lot of people are struggling, which I'm aware of, and feel helpless to fix. And then I remembered Feeding America funds food pantries all over the country, and one of the bylines under their name is $1 equals 10 meals. And that reminded me that if you give funding to food pantries, they are able to buy food by the pound for those who need it, which is much more financially effective than giving food yourself that you bought at retail. So it being Sunday and still Easter time, I thought that I'd better get on the stick with acting in ways where, you know, my dollars can go with other dollars to be effective and helpful in the world. And even if it's just a little, it still helps. So this second piece is by Alberto Rios, who was born in 1952. This one is called When Giving is All We Have. One river gives its journey to the next. We give because someone gave to us. We give because giving has changed us. We give because giving could have changed us. We have been better for it. We've been wounded by it. Giving has many faces. It is loud and quiet, big, though small, diamond in wood nails. Its story is old, the plot worn and the pages too, but we read this book anyway, over and again. Giving is, first and every time, hand to hand, mine to yours, yours to mine. You gave me blue, and I gave you yellow. Together, we are simple green. You gave me what you did not have, and I gave you what I had to give. Together, we made something greater from the difference. When Giving is All We Have, by Alberto Rios. I can't fix everything. I want to. I wish that that we as a culture were more focused on making sure people weren't skating so close to the edge that a few weeks with no work are all it's going to take to ruin you. So I wish that we understood that collective use of our funds, which is what taxes are, that's what taxing is. I wish that we could see that clearly, that when we do something for the greater good, be it building a road or a railroad, water pipes, electricity, all those things, I wish we would see that as a wonderful thing and not something being taken from us. There's so much we can do collectively. And I guess it's just the way some people's brains work. Some of us look at things collectively, and some of it look at things as, you know, this is mine and that's yours. You know, I got mine. I'm not worried about you. I have a hard time not worrying about other people because I care about so many other people, and even if I don't know everybody, I care. I just do. So anyway, thoughtful as ever. This is Facebook Love. Have a great evening. Bye.